Hi, I'm Steve Rowe, Executive Director. I'm recording on Wednesday, June 22nd for a video that will be uploaded and available to you on Thursday, June 23rd. I'd like to start this video with a big thank you to our events planning team for planning the block party this past Friday and actually making it happen. At the risk of inadvertently forgetting about someone, I want to specifically thank the events team of Kim Herring, David Anson, Cam Atwater, Lindsay Reed, Lindsay Moore, Laura O'Connor, Josiah Miller Dorer, and our dining services leaders, Bruce, Juan, Lynn, Tim, and Angie. There were many volunteers who assisted with the setup and takedown on the day of the party, and everyone did just an absolutely fantastic job. We couldn't have asked for better weather. I had gone home to pick up my wife and my daughter's godmother, who was visiting for the weekend. And when I returned shortly after 5:15, the band was playing. There were all kinds of people sitting at tables, and there was quite a long line for food. So thanks for your patience and for participating in the party. It was just a great event and a nice way to kick off our summer. On Monday, I received several notes from residents who had enjoyed the party, and I told them that I would pass their appreciation on to the events planning team that made it happen. My part was easy. I just needed to pay for the party. That team did all of the work, and they're the people who should get your appreciation. So thanks again to everyone who made that great event happen. The next big event that will occur is our kickoff of the summer concert series, which is just a little over 2 weeks away now. The first concert will be in the Spring Building Courtyard the evening of Tuesday, July 12th, and that will be Kevin Burt performing for us. And then 2 weeks later, we'll have our first East concert with the Pandelirium Steel Band. That will be on Tuesday, July 26th. I don't have the details on the food that will go along with those two concerts yet, but I'm sure that will be in the Acorns newsletter and in the weekly memo kind of leading up to these concerts. So be looking for that and plan to participate in those great concerts and meals out in the courtyards. Today, as I've been preparing to record, I watched the roofers replace or pull their equipment and things off of the Benton Street West roof. It's very nice to have another kind of major project done, and I just want to thank Greg Jones for the coordination of getting that project completed, and thank the Benton Street building residents for your patience as we've waited a really long time to be able to line up roofers to actually get that project complete for us. Roofers have had no shortage of business over the last couple of years with the derecho and all the hailstorms and just recovering from those things. So it was a bit of a challenge for us to get somebody to come and do that project, but it's nice to see that it finally has been completed. So thanks for your patience. For a COVID update, this is the 5th week in a row that the numbers are down in Johnson County. Kim sent me updated information just before our 7 a.m. board meeting this morning, and over the past week, we're down to 46 new cases per day. That's down from when I recorded 2 weeks ago. It was at 60 new cases per day. So the trend continues to be positive. We've got more than a month now of slowly declining cases here in Johnson County. Unfortunately, at Oak Knoll, we do have several positive cases. We have one staff member who is still out of work or not working due to testing positive sometime last week. Their quarantine period will end later this week, and they should be able to get back to work. And then we have six residents who have tested positive in the last several days. 2 of those are unrelated cases at one University Place. 3 of them are independent living residents on the main campus, and 1 of them is a health center resident. That resident is completely asymptomatic. We would not have known that they were COVID positive if we hadn't been needing to test because of the employee who was positive. It is what it is. There are a couple of residents who are receiving the monoclonal antibody treatment, but everybody has been able to at least stay out of the hospital. And we'll hope and pray that it continues to be that way. Our staff members will continue to wear masks at least for the foreseeable future. And you as residents, we are free to make that choice for yourselves. And we just do encourage you to be careful, use good judgment as you're outside of the Oak Knoll bubble. Last week, I attended the Society for Human Resources Management conference in New Orleans with our Human Resources Director, Chrissy Gelbreth, and with our Director of Resident Relations, Retha Haas. That was by far the biggest conference that I've ever attended in my lifetime. And it's like, depending on which number you believe, I heard 3 different numbers, either 13,000 people, 15,000 people, or 18,000 people. The general session room was just absolutely massive. And for the first general session, we sat, I think we had to have been 200 yards away from the main stage and the speaker. There were several rows of big screen TVs that allowed us to watch what was happening, but I honestly couldn't even see the person on stage giving the talk for that session. One common theme that we heard, regardless of industry, regardless of profession, and regardless of location, any place in the country, or really it's like there are people from all over the world that attended this conference, and everybody is dealing with the same issue in that we cannot find enough people who want to work to fill the jobs that we have open. And again, it doesn't matter whether it's in healthcare, hospitality, senior living, there are just more jobs than people looking to fill those jobs right now. So we're continuing to try to recruit, and I just would encourage you, if you know of anybody, maybe you have a grandchild who's looking for work this summer, or who is interested in a career in healthcare, and at some point, in order to get into medical school or PA school, they're going to need hours of direct patient care. We are a great employer for that type of situation, and we continue to need people, especially in nursing with certified nursing assistants, and in dining services with server positions and cook positions. So if you know of anybody who's looking, family, friends, relatives, we certainly have positions open, and we would welcome that referral. I think that's it for today. I hope you're all having a great week, and I will talk with you again in 2 weeks. Take care.